I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Prior to taking roll call, we're going to do something a little out of order here. I need Ms. Neem, Mr. Balzer, Ms. Neufeld to stand up in front here, and Bobby administer the Sure.
What are we doing? Just face me and. Okay. I'm going to start and then introduce, say your name. Okay. I.
Jim Balzer.
I, Jessica. Mary Neufeld.
6.
Having been elected to the Board of Education
Having been elected to the Board of Education
of the Unified School District of Antigo,
of the Unified School District of Antigo,
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and will faithfully discharge the duties
faithfully discharge the duties
of said office to the best of my ability.
of said office to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Jim, you need to move. Now, Bobby, would you please like to take roll call?
Jessica Mead. Here. Andy Mary.
Yes.
Noel Deep.
Here.
Mary Neufeld. Here. Danny Pyatt.
Here.
Jim Balzer.
Here.
JD Schrader.
Here.
Jeannie Long. Here. And Mike Boldig.
Here. Welcome, everyone. We have a little bit of work in front of us tonight, but before we get started, I would like to congratulate Jessica on her re-election to the board, and Mary to her, technically her first election since she was originally appointed, and to Jim Balzer for his election to the board. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming back and helping us out, Jim. The roller coaster starts. So we'll go with that. At this time, we'd be looking, we'll go right to the consent agenda, so we'd be looking for a motion.
I move that the board accept the agenda, approve the minutes of the March 26, 2019 meeting, April 15, 2019 special meeting, the financial reports for March 2019, checks number 9830 to 9917 in the amount of $146,420.76. ACH numbers 181901057 to 181901195 in the amount of $862,460.01 and one wire transfer in the amount of $26,021.49 for a total of $1,034,902.26.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Pyatt. Okay, motion from Mr. Deep, second from Mr. Pyatt regarding the agenda, the minutes, and financial reports. Any questions or discussions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. Alrighty, now comes the boring part of the meeting for most of you. We are required by law to reorganize the board every year, and tonight is night because that has to be done before the fourth Tuesday of the month. So, we already took care of the seating the new board members or the re-elected ones. So the next item on that agenda is the nomination and election of a clerk pro temp. We would be looking for a motion on that, please.
I nominate Bobby Brown.
Okay. Do we have a second? Second. Any other nominations? We'll ask a second time for any other nominations. Third and final time for any other nominations. Hearing none, nominations are closed. Would anyone like to cast a unanimous ballot for Bobby Brown? Okay. Any objections? Hearing none, Bobby, you are the clerk. And now Next one up is the nomination election of a chair pro tem. I'm looking for a motion, please.
I nominate Dr. Judy Sprague to chair pro tem for the Unified School District of Idaho Board of Education.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Second time, any other nominations? Third and final time, any other nominations?
Close nominations and accept the acclamation.
Any objection? So moved. You are now the person in charge of this meeting.
So as I understand it, we are now looking for nominations for board president.
I'll nominate Dr.
I'll nominate Dan Hyatt.
I'll nominate Andy Mary.
I decline and I would like to nominate.
Can you repeat that, please?
So we have 4 nominations so far. Andy nominated Dr. Deep. JD nominated Andy Mary. Jeannie nominated Danny Pyatt. And Dr. Deep nominated Mike Bowling. Are there any other nominations? I'll ask a second time. Any other nominations? And a third time.
Dr. Sprague, I would decline to be a candidate.
Okay, so Dr. Deep has declined to be a candidate. That leaves 3 candidates. So,
Ballot.
we have a ballot,
First,
Okay. Secret ballots.
I'm just gonna write your name on that. Your board and then fold it, please.
And Bobby, technically, you have to sign the ballot with your name also.
Anybody okay?
You cast your vote. Here. You cast your vote and sign your name.
Oh, and we sign it.
Yep, and you just write their name on it, whatever you choose. Now,
How does this work? After majority?
That was so embarrassing.
okay.
It's gotta be 5. It's gotta be 5 for somebody. Or does it just have to be more than,
50% plus 1.
I don't know how it works.
It has to be 50% plus 1.
It has to be 50% for one.
Plus 1.
That's gotta be fine.
So we just want to open them and read them. My bowling. Okay.
Danny. Andy. Danny. Danny. Look at that survivor. Mike. Does somebody have to put their name on that one?
Yes. It's fine.
Andy.
Andy, but. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this is 4, this is 3, and this is 2. This is Mary is 4. Hyatt is 3. Goldie is 2.
Do you want to double check?
So 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Should we double check it?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.
So 2, 4, 3. Okay. So the result of the tally is Mike Boldig 2, Danny Pyatt 3, Andy Mary 4.
You'll have to have it on now.
Yep, they have to have a run.
Okay, so
Between the two top.
we will now vote again. Thank you for the help. We'll now vote again with the top 2 vote getters. So please select this time Andy Mary or Danny Pyatt. And again, sign your name on your or anonymous ballot. Conform to ballot. What am I doing? You guys want to throw me on that ballot?
Sorry. Make sure you sign your name. So Mary. Danny. Three for Danny. Okay. So the tally of the vote now is Andy Mary 5, Danny Pyatt 4.
Okay. Welcome, President Mary.
Okay.
You want to run or come over there? Would you like to come over?
Just send the gavel over here.
All right. Pass that down.
And so we will continue on with the election of the board clerk. So, are there any nominations for board clerk? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Okay. I'm going to entertain a unanimous ballot.
Thank you.
All those in favor of the unanimous ballot?
Aye.
Okay. We move on to the election of the board vice president. Entertain nominations.
I'll nominate Danny.
Nominate JD.
I want to decline.
I'll nominate Jessica. Me. Roy for this.
Okay. Any other nominations? Any other nominations? And any other nominations? And so we'll have a runoff between Danny and Jessica.
I really was thinking there was no reason to start the meeting at 5:30.
Goodness. So, that's how much I
You told me you didn't think wheat bread would bring much flavor, so I figured, why not just have white bread?
Okay. Let's look in there. All right. Danny. Okay. Danny. 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 Jessica. Danny. Danny. Jessica. Wait. Six and 3. Yep. Okay. So the tally for vice president is Danny Pyatt 6, Jessica Mead 3.
Congratulations, Dan. And we move on to nominations for board treasurer.
I'd like to nominate Jessica for board treasurer.
I'll nominate JD.
I would like to decline.
JD, all you gotta do is sign your name.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll nominate, here, I'll nominate Jim.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, what was that?
Any other nominations?
What were those, Sandy?
All the numbers.
Jim Walter and Jessica.
By who?
JD nominated Jim and
I nominate
Jessica.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations?
As long as I don't trip over these cards.
One more, yeah. I've got more. This one ran out. Oops. That ran out.
Okay. Jim and Jessica. Jim. 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 Jessica. Jim. 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 Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the tally for the treasurer is Jim 7, Jessica 2.
Congratulations.
All new people.
Move on to appointment of a representative to the CISA Annual Convention to be held Monday, August 5th, 2019, to serve on the CISA 9 Board of Control. And just for the record, this is not stated quite correctly. You can attend the annual meeting if anybody's interested without being on the board. Unless somebody's overly interested, I'm just going to appoint myself.
I was just gonna do you.
Okay. And so we'll go on to appoint of a delegate and alternate delegate to the WASB Delegate Assembly.
Mike, you want
I go every year.
it?
That's fine.
I nominate Mike for the delegate and Jean for alternate.
Okay, I'm good with that. Mike is
Fine
the
with that.
delegate and Jeannie is the alternate. Move on. Appointment of a representative for the Joint Review Board for Tax Incremental Finance Districts, TIF, with the City of Antigo. Danny, you were doing this? Are you interested in continuing on?
Unless somebody else wants to. It's nothing big at all.
I think that's a fine appointment.
Yeah, no?
Okay, I'll just appoint Danny to that. And then we'll move on to the designation of official publication.
I move the board designate the Antigo Daily Journal as the official publication of the Unified School District of Antigo.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so Antigo Daily Journal. Is that the only one we appoint? We don't appoint nothing else? Okay. Just go with the best and that's it.
Exactly.
Designation of official depositories.
I move the board adopt the following as official depositories for the Unified School District of Antigo: Banner Banks, BMO Harris Bank, Covantage Credit Union, Huntington National Bank, JP Morgan Chase Bank, Mid-America Administrative and Retirement Solutions, and PMA Financial Network Inc. / Wisconsin Industrial Cities Incorporated.
Second.
And any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so we got that. And we'll move on to authorization of electronic signatures.
I move the board authorize the use of the board officers' facsimile and/or electronic signatures as allowed by law and not prohibited by rules and regulations of the respective agency or organization.
I'll second.
Motion by Mary and a second by Dr. Deep. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. And we will move on to public comment. Anybody signed in?
Yes. That, yeah.
Okay, we have one person signed in. And then is it Gretchen?
Was there anybody else wanting a public comment? If you could add your name to the list.
Okay. And I'll just say before we begin, you're limited to 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Thanks, Carol.
Have you ever had something wonderful in your grasp and took it for granted? I have been enjoying band for the last 6 years. I have told my younger siblings the joy of learning to play an instrument. First, I was taught by Mrs. Waterhouse, who taught me that practicing was necessary as well as effort. My second director was Mrs. Molina. She taught me to keep my chin up and play confidently. Throughout my middle school years, I had the opportunity to meet Mrs. Schaefer when she was a substitute for my band rehearsals. I also had lessons with Mrs. Burdick. Now I am in high school with no lessons, non-challenging music, and a classroom with no discipline or respect for band. The members have been declining in the band program, but this does not mean the whole program is failing. The high school is the only place with low numbers. The rest of the band program is flourishing. The middle school has 92 students in 6th grade, 57 in 7th grade, and 37 in 8th. In my high school band, there are only 21 students. This band program and the students involved with the band program do not deserve to be cut. Instead, it deserves strong and caring leaders in all areas of the program. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gretchen.
Okay, we will move on to Student Representative. Nathan.
Good evening, everyone. Prom is this Saturday in the Antigo High School Fieldhouse. The Grand March starts at 7:30. Once again, we hope all the board members will attend. The Antigo High School State Forensics took place on April 12th on the UW-Madison campus. The students did incredibly well, with 4 students receiving gold medals, 10 receiving silver, and another 5 receiving bronze. The state solo and ensemble competition will be next Saturday, May 4th, at UW Stevens Point. Many individuals and groups from our district are participating and are aiming to do well. Freshmen and sophomores took the ACT Aspire test on April 11th and 12th. This test allows students to prepare for the ACT and understand where they stand in terms of ACT readiness. There's a varsity golf meet tonight at Riverview Golf Course versus Leona Ladino High School. The AHS boys tennis team was supposed to face Rhinelander at home tonight, but due to the rain, it's been rescheduled to May 6th. Both the softball and baseball teams have home games tonight, starting at 5 p.m. The boys are facing DC Everest, and the girls are playing against Mosaic High School. The AHS girls soccer team is playing at 5 p.m. at Whistle Field tomorrow night versus Newman Catholic High School. The boys and girls track team is competing at Medford High School tomorrow night, and finally they'll be able to compete outdoors. The National Honor Society Committee is meeting tomorrow night to discuss applications and admittance into the society. Acceptance letters will be mailed to accepted students this Wednesday. The annual banquet to honor graduating members and inducting members is on May 19th, and once again the board is invited to attend. Ms. Hine asks that if the board has any questions, to please contact me. Thank you.
Thanks, Nathan.
Okay, we will move on to new business, committee of the whole, and review of.
I move the board approve the committee of the whole minutes from the meeting.
Second.
Okay, that's a motion by Dr. Deep and a second by Dan Head. And any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And we'll go on to board action. Item A is HRA contribution.
I move the board authorize administration to transfer funds from the salary budget to the Fund 73 Trust for the purpose of making a contribution to the district's HRA plan in an amount not to exceed $200,000.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion by Mary and a second by Jeannie. Any discussion? Any additional comments on this?
Tim, I'm looking here and the flexibility that you're asking for is from 104 up to 200,000.
What I want to consider, Dr. Deep, is right now teachers have to complete 6 years of service before they're eligible for their first payment. And I think at some point we're going to want to make changes to the plan so that we incentivize people to stay. And I want the flexibility at the end of the year to look at how the year is going to end. That maybe we can start putting a little additional money into the plan so that we might be able to pick up maybe year 5 or year 4 and to allow that change to occur in the future.
Okay, any further discussion or questions? Okay, we need to do a roll call on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Boulder,
Yes.
Jessica Mead,
Yes.
Noel Deep,
Yes.
Mary Newfeld,
Yes.
Danny Pyatt,
Yes.
Jim Balzer,
Yes.
JD Schrader,
Yes.
Jeannie Long,
Yes.
and Andy Mary.
Yes. We'll move on to health insurance bids.
This afternoon, I met with Ansey & Associates, who is our insurance consultant. And they provided us a packet of information on our insurance renewal. And originally, WEA Trust, who is the current provider, came back with a renewal of in excess of 10%. And Ansey & Associates was hoping we could get a high single digits renewal. There's a wide range in where our renewals came in. We actually put it out for bid. WEA has an option where it would be a 3.6% increase. They have a plan option for a change in plan that I'd like to discuss with the insurance committee that would be 0.3% increase. And then the Aspirus Arise network came in with a negative increase of over 4.5%. I want to explain that to the insurance committee and get their input. The Aspirus Arise network is a more narrow network than we currently have. The change from what was originally proposed looks to me like it's a shift in cost from the district to our staff, and that's the difference between the plan that WEA Trust is proposing. And so what I'd like the board to do is to move this item for put on the committee of the whole agenda, and I can get into the details of the various plan options. And by then I'll have input from our insurance committee. So I just thought I'd provide the update tonight that, certainly we can be easily within 3.6% increase or less.
So second that. Okay, any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we will move on to the technology purchase.
I move that the board approve the following purchases for the technology department. Upgrade to 50 staff laptop computers from Camera Corner Connecting Point in the amount of $35,600. 250 Chromebooks from CDW in the amount of $66,000. Middle school IMC workstation upgrades from Camera Corner Connecting Point in the amount of $19,936. And 2 replacement servers from Camera Corner Connecting Point in the amount of $22,192.
I'll second.
Okay, motion from Mike and a second from Jeannie. Any discussion? Mr. City. This isn't any different than we discussed at Cowley.
No, this is just a carryover from committee of the whole.
Okay, we'll just go ahead with the roll call vote then.
Jessica Mead,
Yes.
Noel Deeb,
Yes.
Mary Newfeld,
Yes.
Danny Pyatt,
Yes.
Jim Balzer,
Yes.
JD Schrader,
Yes.
Jeannie Long,
Yes.
Mike Boldig,
Yes.
and Andy Mary.
Yeah. So the motion passes, and we'll go on to middle school coat cubbies.
We move the board approve the purchase of coat cubbies for the middle school from Marshfield Building Stationery in the amount of $39,360.
Second.
Motion from Dr. Deep and a second from Mary. And any discussion or questions? Do a roll call vote on this also.
Noel Deeb,
Yes.
Mary Newfeld,
Yes.
Danny Pyatt,
Yes.
Jim Balzer,
Yes.
JD Schrader,
Yes.
Jeannie Long,
Yes.
Mike Boldig,
Yes.
Jessica Mead,
Yes.
and Andy Mary.
Yes. And so the motion passes. We move on to overnight trips.
I move the board approve the overnight trips on May 3rd through 4th, 2019 to Appleton, May 13th through 14th, 2019 to Elkhart Lake, for those students participating in the Electrothon event, and April 30th to May 1st, 2019 to Madison for the Skills USA State Competition.
Seconded.
Okay, that's a motion from Jessica and a second from Mike. Any discussion? Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes, and we'll go on to our future of the AIMS program.
So at Committee of the Whole earlier this month, the board had listened to information from Principal Amy Dahms about the current state and historical data from our AIMS program. At that time, we had discussion about administration's recommendation to have a sunset year for AIMS in 2019-20, and thereby counseling our families on their options after that. The board had brief discussion about closing AIMS at the end of this year, but further discussion with administration, it remains our recommendation that we sunset the AIMS program at the close of 2019-20.
Could, do we want a motion on that?
Yes, please.
Who's gonna,
Is Amy going to do?
We have not decided that yet. Amy will have a hand in whatever happens, because should I tag someone else with that responsibility, Amy would, she's the keeper of the information right now. So regardless, she'll have to be minimally involved anyway, so.
I would say we just keep Amy. If we're going to sunset it, it really doesn't make sense to put somebody else over that. I don't know what her workload is going to be next year.
Right,
It's going
and
to be
I think it's going to be significantly different, adding
sure.
third, fourth, or I'm sorry, fourth and fifth grade.
Okay,
So I would entertain a motion to sunset the AIMS program following the 2019-20 school year.
So moved.
And so Dr. Deep made that motion, and it's seconded by Danny. Any further discussion or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And we will move on to new hires, but there are none at this point, are there? And then we will move on to resignations.
I move the board accept the following resignations. Denise Wolf, instructional assistant in North, effective April 11, 2019. Andrea Hippie, interpreter at AHS. Jordan Krantz, tech ed teacher at AHS. Jamshid Odavandi, special ed teacher at West. And Christopher Berry, special education at East. Jeff Dewey, band director at AHS. Colleen Burkhan, West Elementary principal, all effective at the end of the 2018-2019 school year.
Second.
Okay, motion by Mike, second by Mary. Any further discussion or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and I'd just like to say thank you for all those people who have put in their time for Indiana. Donations.
I move the board accept the following donations. All right, wait, I gotta click on it. Brian and Karen Prunty, $250 for Neboken Forest Building Project. Sandy Walter, $500 for the girls softball. Nolan Lakshmi Deep, $500 for drama playbill donations. Hands with Heart LLC, $200 drama playbill donations. Covantage Credit Union, $200 drama playbill donations. Quinlan Equipment, $200 drama playbill donation. Gateway Squares, $100 drama playbill donation. Trio Hair Studio, $200 drama playbill donation. Schrader's Gifts, $200 drama playbill donations. Culvers of Antigo, $200 drama playbill donations. Absolute Realtors, $100 drama playbill donations. Brown Woodland Foundation Fund, $200 for the Clara R. McKenna Aquatic Center. Norbert Schrepfer family, how nice. $300 in memory of Glenn Walter, Neboken School Forest Building Project. Kerr's Country Store, $100 for AHS Engineering Design Class Electric Car Competition. Waukesha Bearing, $500 AHS Choir Uniform Donation. John and Elsa McKenna, $500 to Neboken. Joe and Mary Jo Filbrant, $750 to Neboken. Hydrotite, $500 to Boys Soccer. Covantage Credit Union, $500 to Antigo High School Student Council. And E.O. Johnson, $500 to Neboken for a total of $6,500.
Seconded.
Okay, a motion by Mary and a second by Mike to accept those donations. Any discussion or questions?
Just a big thank you to all of them.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, and motion to adjourn? Yeah. Is that a second by you, Jessica? Motion by Deanna and a second by Jessica. All those in favor?
You can get upstairs.
I'll get off.